It's a legacy event as all sorts of folks will be getting their pump on this Saturday, March 28th at the Klein Center for the Performing Arts as the 43rd annual Copper Classic. The Arizona Copper Classic bodybuilding competition will take place, and that is why we are checking in on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and Cochise County, backed by MORSE. We're actually here at Summit Fitness on Fry Boulevard with promoter Hank Diaz, co-promoter Chris Betancourt, to talk about this fantastic event. Hank, first of all, congratulations on 43 years.
By the grace of God.
Talk about, obviously, before we talk about the legacy of this event, let's talk about what the mentality is of the competitors. Right now, this is just days away from the competition. You're someone who's competed at the highest level of bodybuilding. What is that final, when you can see the finish line, what is that final 3 to 4 days like?
Sweating, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, you really get nervous. No matter how many shows you've done, you still get nervous, because you want to look your best that you can. And then you see all the competitors you're competing against, and you begin to wonder, man, I better pump up a little bit more.
What are they specifically focusing on? Is there something that you're focusing on, or you're just trying to reach that finish line?
We're trying to reach the finish line. That's the main thing.
Well, it's amazing, and people have done that now for 43 years. They've seen the finish line, and they've gone through it. What does it mean to have this event be here for that amount of time?
Man, it's been wonderful, and I really enjoyed putting it on. And now that I got Chris as my co-promoter this year, probably he's going to be the promoter next year, because I'm going to step back a little bit and just assist him.
Well, we're grateful that you're here to talk to. Oh, you need to get through here. We got folks coming through. That's all right, man. You got to get working out today.
I'm trying to
get it on. And so being able to provide this for the community for that amount of time, it's beyond incredible. I can't think of many other things that have been around this long. What do you credit the longevity to?
Longevity too is that we still have people, that are very interested in the community, especially. We try to get them mostly from our gyms when we can,
Yeah.
And we do have people that come from out of town in the past. And this year we don't have too many coming in from out of town, right?
Yes, we got several people coming in from out of town this year. Yeah.
Let me have you hold the mic here for a second, Chris.
All right.
Let's talk about this co-promoter role versus promoter role. What are the differences there?
Basically, I'm an assistant right now. Hank has shown me the ropes over the last 2 years. It's given me great insight into what it takes to promote a show like this. And this year, actually, he handed a lot more over to me. So yeah, it's a good amount of work. It's not easy. It's not as easy as you might think it is.
No, not
yeah,
at all.
and the last 2 weeks have been a little hectic, but he's had to calm me down, talk me off the ledge a couple of times.
All the experience,
yeah.
and doesn't it bring you a little relief knowing all the experience that he has at putting a show like this together?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Because actually, I've already started. Are you sure you don't want to be promoter again next year? So yeah, but it's an event that is. It's great to see the people come from the community, and it's great to see people come from outside our own community and stuff like that. So, and it's just really great to see the young people come in. A lot of times this is their first show.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity for them maybe in a smaller venue, a smaller show, where they can kind of dip their toes into the water, so to speak, and get that experience under their belt. What it's like to be behind stage, what it's like to be called out, or judges' instructions, all of those things, and kind of work that nervousness out for your first time.
But the interesting part is a couple of people will still get their pro card because of the sanctioned nature of this event.
A couple people can get their pro card.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
so
you.
Just to make that clear,
yes,
that is possible, and that will be up to the judge's discretion and, of course, ours. And that is.
But we've seen it happen the last several years.
We have had it happen. Yes, it has happened over the last several years and over the years in the past. Yeah. But, I don't want to make it that you will get a pro card, but it is available to earn, yes.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
And we've got great judges that have been a part of this thing for several years now. I've had the opportunity to work with. I can't believe they put me on that's the only time I'll ever be on a bodybuilding poster is as the MC. But I'm excited about this. And, talk about the experience as a viewer, as someone who shows up to this. Why are they going to buy their ticket, and what are they going to see when they buy it? We got the morning show at 9 a.m. this Saturday, but the big show 5 p.m. this Saturday.
Yeah, the evening show gives the competitors a chance to display their personalities because they get to do routines and stuff to music that they pick. They get to pick out their own routines. They might get to pick poses that are complementary to their physique. You know, the morning show is pretty standard. The judges are going to get a good look at the competitors. They're going to do comparisons if necessary. But I think as an audience participant, you get to go there and you get to support people that have worked hard for this. You know, you start dieting November of last year for this kind of show. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it is a process where you work your way down. It is a hard process. It is not easy because as you diet, you are tired, you are mentally, physically tired, and you still got to show up to the gym and you still got to do your workout, and then you got to prep your routine. So there's a lot of work that goes into this. So the support from people out in the audience is amazing. Family members, just come watch the show. Come watch a show that has been here for 43 years. The amazing part of that, you know, it's been part of this community. So for that reason alone, you know, come do this. It's fun. You're going to be entertained. You're going to see a lot of people put in a lot of hard work.
And I would say the gym mates as well. You know, like all the people who, if you have a gym mate who is a part of this, man, you got to come cheer them on, and you got to be a part of this. It is an incredible event. John, take one more look at that poster right there. The 43rd Annual Arizona Copper Classic coming this Saturday, March 28th to Buena High School. The 5 p.m. main show, of course, the 9 a.m. pre-show, the pre-judging, if you're interested in that. All the tickets and all the details, ticket links are in the post description, or you can stop by here at Summit Fitness, stop by Buena Health and Fitness, pick up your tickets today. It's going to be the hottest show in town this Saturday night. Chris, Hank, thank you so much for letting us check in with you.
Thank you, Jeff.
And thank you for watching this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and Cochise County, backed by MORSE. Quarter turn to the right, quarter turn to the left, quarter turn to the right. I know exactly how it's going to be when head judge Jason is there and all the judges are going through pose by pose with every single competitor. It's going to be fabulous, and we hope you will be a part of this amazing legacy event in its 43rd iteration, the Arizona Copper Classic at the Klein Center for Performing Arts this Saturday. If you are interested in this, or you know someone who is, please tag them in this video, share this video around, and let them see this fantastic bodybuilding event where someone could win a pro card. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Have a great day, everybody. We'll check in with you again later on. Awesome. Thank you so much, Hank. Love you, man.